Make it 500 instead of 1,000.
Not 1 cent.
But Willie won't leave without the money. He'll force us to call the police. Something neither of us really wants.
Okay, quick inflation, about $5,000 then. Still, I think, again, it's pretty... Willie's only been here for like 2 weeks, and he's done nothing but cause trouble. Like $5,000 for his efforts would be well worth it. He's not going to be satisfied with that, though. This is why we get a vampire, folks.
Dark shadows.
Hello, and welcome to my watch of the original supernatural soap opera, Dark Shadows. I am your host, Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven, and it's an exciting moment for us. We are just about 4 episodes away now from the arrival of he himself, Barnabas Collins, the center of this show. We are already pretty excited because we've had a replacement casting. John Carlin is the new actor playing Willie Loomis, and Willie Loomis, excuse me, and boy, is he an improvement. Genuinely, not trying to throw shade. I've seen a few commenters already from the Patreon that have said something along the lines of the original actor is still alive, actually, and he has shown up at some Dark Shadows conventions and public events and stuff in recent years. So great. I'm glad that the audience recognizes his contribution. I'm also glad that at least the audience that is talking to me right now agrees with me that John is a big improvement. If you're watching these on YouTube, you can get them early, ad-free more often at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. Let's get into episode 208 of Dark Shadows.
A meaner, more petty violence. A violence prompted by greed. A violence greater than the show of hatred. Because it is a violence not of the body, but of the spirit.
Okay, first of all, Kevin, thank you for giving me confirmation, by the way, that the painting of Barnabas is new to the set. However, the show wants us to imagine that it's been there all along, and you're right. That's not too much to ask. Also, I love centering the jewelry in this way. We know, first of all, that Elizabeth Stoddard is dressed often in her own clothes, that actor's clothes. She had a fantastic wardrobe and jewelry and brought that to the set, in fact, to the character of Liz. So it is interesting now that we're doubling down on some specific jewelry. I like it.
He must leave Collinwood as soon as possible. And if he doesn't...
Now there's no need to threaten, Elizabeth. I agree with you completely.
What?
I said I agree with you completely. As far as I am concerned, Willie is no longer a friend of mine.
What are you really saying?
Dear Liz, always so suspicious. And this time, your suspicions are completely unfounded. Willie will very soon be out of Collinwood and away from Collinsport. Well, you know how eager I've always been to do whatever you ask.
Yeah, okay. Like that one time you killed her husband, buried him at least. Okay, first of all, Elizabeth, if you don't go tell Carolyn and Vicky, if you don't go clear it with them and make clear to them that you believe them and that you were wrong to have doubted and that, yes, you're pushing now for Willie to leave, shame on you. You made both those girls feel bad. You made both of them second guess themselves. I keep saying girls. They're young women. Don't do that. Don't do that to the people in your care and under your guidance. Not cool.
Well, then, I consider the matter settled. Now, if you'll excuse me.
One moment, Elizabeth.
What is it?
I'm afraid the matter isn't quite settled. If Willie is to leave, he must have the means to leave.
If you or Willie expect to be bribed to see that he goes, the answer is no.
Bribe? What an ugly word.
Well, then don't force me to use it.
All right.
Okay, because I am a devout follower and lover of the Disney Robin Hood, I cannot let that line go without saying, Rob. Rob's a naughty word. Just borrow a bit from those who can afford it. Boy, are we in debt.
I'll give you the bus fare from here to Bangor.
No, I'm afraid that won't do. After all, Willie should be compensated for his inconvenience.
Then you are asking for a bribe.
Oh, no. I'm asking for $1,000.
You can ask all you like, but you won't get it.
But I thought you wanted Willie to leave.
I refuse to be involved in this sordid business.
Well, I don't know that you're in a position to refuse, Elizabeth. And it might help to remind you that this is not the first time you've involved yourself in something slightly sordid.
I forbid you to keep bringing that up.
Yeah, Elizabeth, just forbidding him to bring it up is not the way to go about this. What is $1,000 in 1967? Let's see. I'm going to Google it. Hang on a minute. Okay, $1,000 in 1967 is equivalent in purchasing power to approximately $98.50 to $98.86 in 2026, according to Consumer Price Index data. This represents a cumulative inflation rate of over 880% over the 59 years, meaning prices today are roughly 9.9 times higher than they were in 1967. Yeah, $1.67 only buys about 10% of what it can buy today. Price increased at an average rate of 3.95 to 3.96% per year during this period. The inflation rate in 1967 was 3.09%, which was relatively low compared to the high inflation years of the late 70s and early 80s. There you go, about $10,000, not quite, but about $10,000 in today's money. More than fair payment, I would say, for Willie's trouble, his inconvenience.
I won't be forced this way.
Your beautiful pin. Oh, you've broken the clasp.
Never mind the pin. I'm not giving you any money.
It's beautiful.
May I have it, please?
Why, yes. Certainly.
Did you hear what I said about the money?
Yes.
You seem to forget that man is a threat to my family. A violent man with no control. It's come to a point when I must stop thinking of myself.
You're not bluffing, are you?
I promise you I'm not.
All right, then. Make it 500 instead of 1,000.
Not 1 cent.
But Willie won't leave without the money. He'll force us to call the police. Something neither of us really wants.
Okay, quick inflation, about $5,000 then. Still, I think, again, it's pretty... Willie's only been here for like 2 weeks, and he's done nothing but cause trouble. Like $5,000 for his efforts would be well worth it. He's not going to be satisfied with that, though. This is why we get a vampire, folks.
Well, now you'll have to agree that it was not particularly intelligent for you to get involved in a public brawl.
No. I should have done it privately with no one looking. Just simply killed him. I probably still will.
I'm afraid you'll lack the opportunity.
I'll find the opportunity.
Lee Stoddard is giving me $500. You're to take it and get out of here as soon as possible.
Are you kidding? Well, I'm not leaving here, not with a measly 500.
Willie, 500 is not measly compared to what you have right now, which is exactly nothing.
It's measly compared to what I came to get.
Compared to what you might have gotten if you'd only behaved yourself.
Nobody threatens me the way Devlin did.
Boy, I'm genuinely... This guy is so... Okay, I'm going to read you the comment from Kevin because it's too perfect. Our patron Kevin commented on one of the past episodes, the first episode that featured John here. He says, John Carlin is one of the pillars of Dark Shadows. Every episode with James Hall was painful for me to watch. Me too, Kevin. Kevin, thank you for saying so. Genuinely, I felt bad. I felt bad because I knew that Willie Loomis is a big part of this show. I had heard that name before already. Some of you had mentioned it in the comments over the years now that we've been doing this. But boy, glad we got John Carlin now.
Well, the only thing to do now is take the money and leave. It's the only thing to do under the circumstances. I'll try to get you some more. Send it on to you. Maybe I can fix it so you can come back. But right now, the only thing to do is to clear out.
Maybe you're right.
What? You leave.
Well, I guess I don't have any choice. You get me the 500 and I'm as good as gone.
Good. Now you can start packing your things right now.
In a minute.
Now, Willie.
Well, can't I just finish my coffee in here? You know, I always like this kind of room.
You haven't the time to waste.
Well, I won't waste it. I'll be ready to go by the time you get the money.
Okay. Where does he think the jewels are buried? And why is he going to go digging for for them? And how will that release Barnabas? Genuinely cannot wait. We're so close, y'all. We're so close.
Did you lose something?
I'm not sure.
Then what are you looking for?
Do you remember that emerald pin with the diamonds around it?
Oh, the one your great-grandmother gave to you when you were 18?
That's the one. Have you seen it anywhere?
No, the last time I saw it was when you wore it for your birthday.
Well, I had it on this morning. The clasp was broken.
You mean it could have fallen off anywhere?
Oh, I don't think so. I seem to remember... Never mind, David. I think I know where it is.
You think, Liz?
I'm sure I do.
You think? She's going to blame Jason, though.
Are you sure it's not still there?
Positive. And I should remind you that if it really is missing, I must notify the insurance company immediately, and they'll send investigators out.
Well, I doubt that'll be necessary.
Please see that it isn't.
I mean, obviously that would be worth a lot more than the $500 I'm imagining. Right? Willie is smart, not so much. Ambitious? Yes, very much.
Now, you made one beautiful blunder last night by getting into that fight. But the one you made just now tops them all.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, neither do you.
Stand up.
I don't feel like standing up.
I said stand up.
What for? It's not time to go yet. And besides, where's the 5?
Let me see what's in the bag.
What for?
Give it to me.
Just a set of old keys.
Oh? Well, then you won't object to handing it over.
Maybe I don't feel like it.
Willie?
Okay. Do we think Jason could take Willie? I mean, the only reason that Jason has Willie around is for muscle, at least theoretically. I think Jason's over a barrel here. Like, what are you going to do? You can't force him out. I don't think he could.
I'll count 5. And then I'll tell Mrs. Toddard I found that pin. And when the police and the insurance investigators arrive, they'll know exactly where to look for it. 1.
You won't turn me in.
2.
Because when they get me, they get you too.
There would be no need to get either of us if you hadn't been so stupid. 3.
I don't have it, I told you.
4. I'm not fooling, Willie. I mean it.
I only wanted it because it was so pretty.
No, you didn't. You wanted it because it was worth money, Willie. You don't even appreciate beauty. Okay. Color me surprised. I mean, story-wise, I guess it makes sense that he folded Character-wise, I'm a little surprised, honestly.
But try to get it through your head that this was not your most brilliant move. I only hope I can convince Mrs. Stoddard that you didn't take it. That I really did find it. All right. I'll get ready. You're leaving, remember?
Let me look at it just once more.
Oh, now, don't be ridiculous.
Please.
What are you trying to do?
Let me just touch it.
I've got to get it back to Mrs. Stoddard.
Please, just let me touch it.
Okay, we got a real Gollum's Precious thing going on here, don't we?
Oh, they're so pretty, jewels are. Sometimes you can tell how pretty they are just by touching them. You don't even have to see them. You know, just by touching them, how beautiful they are.
Well, okay, genuinely. The other guy couldn't have done that scene. The other guy could not have made that believable. He couldn't have talked Jason into letting him look at it and touch it again. Like, none of that would have worked. None of that would have worked with the other guy. Excellent recasting.
Well, there you are, Liz. Safe and sound. Only I suggest that you get the clasp fixed.
I will. After I've called the police.
Oh, what are you talking about? You've got the pin back.
Yes, but it was stolen, and we both know who stole it. I've had enough, Jason, more than enough.
Oh, come, Liz, now. We mustn't let our feelings get out of hand.
Fighting, stealing, bribery. I won't be involved in this kind of life anymore.
Well, what kind of a life would you like to be involved in, Elizabeth? Prison is a far from pleasant place.
The world is a far from pleasant place.
Okay, stumble on the delivery aside. That's a good interchange. Prison is far from a pleasant place. The world is far from a pleasant place, at least all the time. I will say, you know that I'm a very positive person. I think if you've watched very much of my content, I think there's always a way to find a little joy and a little happiness in life. And I think generally Liz does it. She is in the doldrums right now, though. Got to get these bums out of her house.
It might make matters much too complicated. And I'm not asking for myself, you know. Or Willie. I'm asking for you, Liz. I'd hate to see anything unsettling happen to you.
Yeah. All right. Genuinely, Jason McGuire is a great huckster. He is a wonderfully charismatic grifter. Juxtaposed perfectly now by the good version of or the well done version of Willie Loomis that we've got here.
Not so. Collins family wouldn't do a thing like that.
What do you mean?
Well, they feel that jewels are private. Like they mean more than money. So they pass them on from generation to generation.
So you've still got all the family jewels from the beginning, huh?
Well, not all.
Well, what happened then?
Well, I don't know. I never really bothered to find out. There's only one thing that I did hear.
What's that?
Well, some of my ancestors, her, well, it's stupid. It's kind of funny. But the story is that she had all her jewels buried with her.
Buried with her?
Yes. Isn't that stupid?
Buried here in Collinsport?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Do I dare hope that we're going to go back and see our caretaker for the graveyard? I don't think so. That wasn't a Collins family cemetery. However, boy, it would be nice, wouldn't it? That's not where Barnabas is, though. My guess is Barnabas is on the grounds. There's some sort of cemetery here, or a vault, or something, a crypt. But boy, I would love to see that caretaker again.
Now, this is my great-great-grand-uncle. He gave away all his things and went to be a missionary. I always liked him one of the best.
Oh, yes,
Sure.
We got our close-up of the ring there. We had seen the necklace and the pin quite well before, but we hadn't really focused in on the ring.
They're so pretty, jewels are. Sometimes you can tell how pretty they are just by touching them. You don't even have to see them. You know just by touching them how beautiful they are.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Willie. You done been got now, buddy. Oh, how fabulous. So Willie's greed is going to compel him to find Barnabas. Barnabas draws him into his circle. Look at those eyes glowing. Okay, really good episode that. Our painting of Barnabas. Excellent work from Joan Bennett, genuinely. Dennis Patrick, too, is Jason McGuire. There's our man, John Carlin. I love this, Willie. All right, folks. You stick around. We are so close now. 209 coming very, very soon. And before you know it, we'll be to the man himself, Barnabas Collins. If you're watching these on YouTube, I got news for you. You can get them early, ad-free, more often, all at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free, including and especially these Dark Shadows episodes. I'll be back before you know it, right here with 209. See you soon.